Okay, I've been reminded by a friend of mine who lives in Canada. We went to grade school together. She keeps asking me to get pictures of the grade school if it's still there, or videos, so that's where I'm going now. She reminded me today about going there, so I'm going to do it now before I forget. I know the high school was taken down and a new modernized building was put up, but I don't know about the grade school. Garage door's been giving me trouble, so I sit and watch to make sure it goes all the way down, and it did. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the grade school and see if it's still standing. The last time I went by that grade school, I actually went twice. It was both times that I came to visit here when I was living in California. The first time I went by, it was up and running. It had been transformed into an all-girls school. The second time I went by, it was shut down and they were pulling furniture out of the school. There was a bunch of trucks in front of the school. They were pulling all the furniture out. I asked if I could go in and take pictures. They wouldn't let me. But I think I read in a news article somewhere or saw it on a online posting that the grade school was going to be destroyed. So I'm heading over there because a friend of mine from Canada reminded me today that she had been asking me to get pictures or videos of that grade school. It's called, when we went to that school, it was called Ranchland Hills School. We used to walk to that school, us kids. We were all raised in the Ranchland area. Myself and my 5 brothers and sisters. I could have gone, but I didn't. So anyways, I was saying, my 3 brothers and my 2 sisters, we all went to that grade school, and we used to walk from my mother's house to school. I think what I'll do is I'll get off at Viscount, the Viscount exit off the highway, turn left under the highway, and go down Hunter Road, and then turn on Mojave Drive, and then drive the path that we used to walk to school. Okay, this is Hunter Road. Cuban Hunter. Okay, this corner house I'm coming up to down here, that is the home my mother lived in. How's it going? This house? I lived here in 1956. I was raised here, and so I'm going down to see if the grade school is still here and stuff. I finally moved here from California. I lived in California for a long time, moved back. And the lady who bought the house, I know her. I don't know if she remembers me. She used to live up the street here, like 4 houses up. The name's Montes. Well, that was the maiden name. So, looks good.
Yeah, the
They put all new windows in. They changed it out to a metal roof instead of rock. Ooh, and they put, I don't think that central heating cooling was there, or was it? I think they added that maybe. It used to be a swamp cooler. Dang. I should stop and say hi, but I stopped her once before, back when all the stupid COVID stuff was going on. She wouldn't even open the door. Anyway, it looks good. Maybe I'll stop by on the way back. Hey, take care. Okay, that's the house I grew up in. Parkers, I don't know if they still live here. The Parkers live there. I forgot his name. This used to be the best looking yard in the whole neighborhood. The Parrises lived there. It was a beautiful yard. Now it's all cement. And the guy that lived in this corner, he was a friggin' bully. His dog was a bully too. I had to jump that fence back there one time just to get away from his dog. So this is the way we would walk to school. And all this dirt filled in cement, rock, gravel, weeds. It used to be all beautiful, lush grass. Well, there it is. It still exists. And the mobile homes, the mobile classrooms are still in the back. YWLA. I think that was the name of it when it, yeah, Young Women's something something. The janitor to this school when I went here lived in this house right here. So I'm just gonna pull in here, just get a quick video. So this is the gymnasium. We used to have Saturday movies in that gym. They put up a big reel and they'd put movies on for us kids on Saturdays. So, stop. All visitors must check in with the school. Of course, it's closed. I don't read Spanish. The district, Sled Independent School District. It's dark in there. Nobody's here. $76.15 is the address. Let's look around the back. See if anybody comes by and says, "What are you doing here?" Neighbor will call the cops. I remember standing out here for our 8th grade graduation, and right about in this area right here, there's a picture of my dad standing here with the music teacher. I wish I could remember her name. And James Freddy, a good friend of mine, was standing next to her. And I think I was in the picture too. It's changed a little bit, the fencing. All out there used to be a baseball field over there. We had a coach one time who got fired because all out there in that area was tons of thorns and stickers, and he used to have us do the wheelbarrow thing. That's where you get on your hands, stretch your legs out, the person behind you picks your legs up and you walk on your hands, and he'd have us go through those sticker patches. Okay. Wow. Let me see. I think the bike will be safe there. Let me go around this way and check it out. I don't remember that part of the building, that taller, wide structure. That's newer, I guess. I think it just used to be an open field to the to the mobile classrooms. Okay, let me do a turn here. Baseball field is gone. Used to be right there. Okay, let me go to the front of the school. Okay. I wish that gate was not locked. It would be nice if it wasn't, but it's locked. Okay. YWLA is what they called it. Okay, this looks so different. Okay, so what they did is, I think there used to be a door here. It's gone. Yeah. There was this door here. And then where that grid is, there used to be a door there. I wonder if that's open. Looks like it is. I don't think it's locked. No, it's locked. The church is still standing. That blacktop to the church used to be all dirt at one time. So crowds would gather back here behind the church every time there was going to be a fight. Everybody would be yelling, "Fight, fight!" and they'd all run across the street. Well, it sure looks different. It'd be nice to go inside and walk the hallways. Let's see if I can get a view from over here. That brick building in the back there wasn't there when I went to school here. That's kind of new. Let's see. There we go. Modular units. Okay, Nanette, I got your video for you. The school has definitely changed in the way it looks, and it is not currently being used. It's looking a little disheveled. This street down that way, friend of mine, Johnny Moffat, his mother was our Cub Scout leader, and she had us dancing all decked out like Indians. She was an Apache Indian, and she showed us how to make headdresses, all kinds of stuff, costumes, so we could do dancing. Matter of fact, I have a picture of myself and the troop I danced with in the El Paso Times newspaper. I'll have to see if I can find the clipping. Okay. Yeah, there was that door, and then there was a door here. I think they brought this building out. It used to be just a narrow hallway, I think, and they widened it, extended it, and then put that, whatever that middle grid is there. I remember this being set back farther on the property line. Okay. trying to go. Let me go up this way though. See if I can see anything from here. Maybe that brick building was there. Maybe these were here. I just don't remember. There were so many students going to this school, they had to bring in mobile units to accommodate the numbers of families that had moved into the area. So I think they did build these, and we were using those, and it still wasn't enough, so they brought in all these mobile units. This is Wilcox. I'm gonna go up and down these streets. This is Wilcox. And Mrs. Moffat lived, I think, in that house. No, this one right here. Miss Moffat lived in that house. She was our, like I said, our Cub Scout leader. Hunter Road. This is Benson. Yeah, not a very friendly postal person. I waved and he just ignored me. This is my old stomping grounds. And this street going this way, which goes down to the grade school, is Cuba. This is Alpine. I had a good friend that lived here. Well, a friend. Not a good friend because I don't remember his name. So this is Alpine. Some of these homes they've added to them. I think this corner house here was the Olivases, or it was down there. My friend Bobby Olivas became a police officer for El Paso. Kingman, I mentioned the picture I took with Freddie. He lived here in this house, and mine was the one just above his. The Freddies. James was his name, James Freddie. Or James Freddie is his name. Okay. This stop sign never used to be here. So that's Mojave, down there in the corner. That's where I lived. Continuing up Cuba. This house right here used to belong to the Rices. Yeah, right there. He was a good friend of mine. I don't remember the name of the guy that lived in that red brick house, but he played basketball for the high school. Okay. I'm gonna go home, put this on the computer, and get it compiled and send it to Manette. Okay, let's see.